Welcome again. I'm Deepak Vora in conversation about homeopathy with Dr. Bakshi. Homeopathy has its own definition of health. Most of us might consider ourselves more or less healthy, but homeopathy prescribes different and varying standards. So, as far as the homeopathic science is concerned, which is growing exponentially around the world, what is health?
When a complete balance is there in the body, mind, and soul, you get perfect health. This is the definition of WHO. Health has to be combined when all these phases, mind, body, soul, are normal, and you have, I believe in genetics, you do not have hereditary problems. As I said earlier, everything is hereditary. Saintly parents produce saintly children. Criminals, their offspring have to have similar traits. All diseases which I have got in my body, if I have to be hereditary 90%, majority of them. So, you have to be very careful when you get married. If you are diabetic, your wife is also diabetic, your child is going to suffer from diabetes. If you are asthmatic, your wife is also asthmatic, your children will get cough and cold, bronchitis and asthma. So, ill health means you have one problem lurking in your body throughout your life. You are under medication and you're suffering throughout. This is the first stage of health, which is called ill health. You see, after ill health, you have average health. To attain average health, you have to work from the day one. When I see from the family history of the patient that there is a strong genetic disorders in the family, I tell them to take precautions immediately. For example, if you have growing pains, in the child of 2 years getting growing pains, pain in the legs, this is the indication of arthritis. The child has got predisposition for pains called growing pains. Later part of his life, he may get arthritis. And when you get cramps in the body, and you see the cramps are coming at a very early age, that means you have to guide the patients to do exercise and take that medicine which builds up immunity with no side effects. So I advise my patients when I see the family chart, if it's case of arthritis, I tell them to start exercise at a very young age. You will never find arthritis in labor class. People who work in the fields, have you ever seen suffering from arthritis? No. Only people who have sedentary habits, they are overweight, they suffer from this. So second stage is average health, and that can be attained through homeopathy, exercise, yoga, and naturopathy, the right diet. Then comes the third stage. The third stage is the normal health. It's very, very rare. Today, when you see the families, they're all suffering either from one or two or three or four problems at a time. For example, if the child has got tendency to catch cough and cold very frequently, that means the underlying cause is allergy. The child is suffering from cough and cold, he may have and he will have skin disorders also. Skin and respiratory go hand in hand. When you have stomach problems, you're bound to get arthritis. All these four problems, they are interconnected, and to attain normal health, you have to guide the patient from the day one.
Normal health. Then there is a level higher than that. What is that?
First is ill health, second is average health, the third is normal health. After normal health, you have two very important healths. The fourth one is called super normal health. These are the health of world-class athletes, Olympic champions, national champions. In the genes of the chromosomes, they have no problem or very less hereditary problems. They are very rare. They are very rare, I repeat. But if they do not suffer from any problem and they are fine, no need for any medication. They exercise so much, they eat very well, and this is a beautiful health. The fifth one is very rare, supranormal health.
So we've heard about ill health, average health, normal health, and supernormal health. What then is the highest stage of health? You might just be there.
Supra health is very rare. You have seen in the scripts, this is the health of high beings, the spiritualized people like Ram, Krishna, Guru Nanak, Kabir. You know, Guru Nanak, Kabir body and Jesus body, it ascended with the soul.
How can homeopathy help us attain normal health?
I personally feel health is also God gifted. You get good genes and you eat well, you sleep well, and you don't age fast. But you must learn 2-3 things in life. Don't go into competition, don't follow the path of greed. In today's world, we are always running. For what? For our greed. And I always say, when God has fulfilled your needs of life, don't run after greeds of life. So stress. When you are running for greed, you'll bring stress in your body. This stress will bring jealousy, will bring competition, and you're not at ease with yourself. So what is required today? First, please surrender to the will. You're destined for this life. Try to achieve whatever you can. But if you're not able to achieve, don't feel depressed. Don't fight for it. And number 2, sleep early. Don't overeat. Get up early in the morning. If you sleep early by 10 o'clock, 9 to 10, you get up early in the morning, do exercise. Exercise plays a very important role in life. When you do exercise, you can control your genetic problems also. For example, you're doing yoga, you have got asthma in the family, and you're doing Alom Volom, Kapal Bharti. It controls beautifully your asthma, your genetic problems. So exercise, diet, no competition, no jealousy, no greed. Greed is poison. Control your greed and you will improve your health.
We shall continue our conversation, but should you have any questions, feel free to email us at cure@bakson.net. We repeat, cure@bakson.net. I'm Deepak Vora, and we were talking to Dr. Bakshi about homeopathy.